The knocking on the door. Welcome, my name is PolishLynx, and of course we continue Katawa Shoujo. After a nap, after a workout, we are good to go. At 5 minutes past 8, an unbelievably loud banging jolts me awake. It's coming from the outside of my door. Quickly, I open the door to see Shizune and Misha standing side by side before me. Both of them look as worn out, although it's more noticeable on Misha, which kind of doesn't surprise me. Which one of you knocked? I ask, echoing the question that must be on the mind of everyone in the entire building. Oh, not really. That's not important, Hichan. She quickly... I don't know why I keep disconnected actually. Oh. She quickly dismisses it without even backing an eye. Oh, you're still in your pajamas? I might be. Who knows? Hichan, so you don't wake up at 8? Rarely. Rarely out of my own volition. I notice her hair is wet. Her curls are barely holding their shape. No, those curls are pretty holding up, the drills. No, I thought I'd sleep a bit later, since it's the weekend and all, and I've been seriously sleep deprived this week. I wonder if she missed the poison in my words. She have noticed. Then it's a good thing we came to wake you up. What? No, it's not. Anyway, Hichan, I guess you would like to know why we're here, wouldn't you? It's not hard to guess, but I wish she wouldn't say the word she's going to say next. Like, her next line will be like, we need your help. Would like to skip class and go somewhere nice with us. Okay. So I was not correct. Maybe. Maybe she just worded it differently, right? Come again. Would you like to skip class to do something fun? I was certain they'd force me to help them again with some slave work. Seriously? Misha grins and nods enthusiastically. I like this new approach they're taking, although I'm somewhat surprised that they would suggest skipping class even if we have only half a day since it's Saturday. Aren't you too worried about constantly missing class? Yes, yes. Well, it doesn't seem to be a problem, Hichan. This school is pretty much at a standstill whenever this time rolls around. It's a Saturday too, don't you want to do something fun? Wait, Oh yeah, because in Japan they have classes on Saturdays. Oh boy, that's true, I forgot. I'm amazed by how little they seem to care. Wait, I'm correct about that, right? Japan school on Saturday. I think I'm correct. Until recently, Japanese children had to go to school from Monday to Saturday every week. Now, though, there are no classes on the 2nd and 4th Saturdays of the month. And being in April 2002, all Saturdays would be free. Oh, so it's a thing of the past. Interesting. By the way, this is quite literally the system they introduced in Poland, but for retail and on Sundays. So on Sundays it's open like very rarely now, only on special occasions. Okay.
Not that we're pressuring you to give us your company, but we thought you might like to hang out.
No, the choice. No, I want to sleep.
So, would you like to join us? Come on, you'll have a lot more fun than just sitting here with your head on your desk.
I guess I won't be missing anything important, nor will I be missed. Alright then. I don't think I'd be missing much. What do you have in mind? My eyes narrow with suspicion as a thought crossed into my mind. Wait. This isn't just some trick to get me to do some more student council stuff, right? Yes, it is.
No, of course not. And that's a really mean thing to just assume like that, Hichan.
Why would I not assume that for?
And besides, you're in the student council now, remember? If we wanted you to do something for us, we wouldn't have to trick you.
That's true. This is a kind of coercion that is new to me. Only two pretty girls could pull it off. I allow myself to relax a bit. Maybe I'm being too paranoid. It seems like they may really just want to hang out. Nevertheless, no tricks. There are tricks. I can say it.
No tricks, stop being paranoid.
Well, if you say so. I don't believe those words. Suddenly I realize I still am wearing my pajamas. Am I for? Yeah, I wonder if you'd let me dress up first.
Why, Hichan? You look just fine.
Yeah, I'd still prefer wearing something else. Have you ever gone somewhere in your pajamas for? That is the question. Well, I've managed to go out in the top of it a few times when I was still in primary school. From the very beginning, I was rushing for the last moment, but always on time. Okay. I close the door before she gets a chance to reply and quickly pull on my uniform. Step back in the hallway, I see Shizune and Misha are engaged in an animated discussion. I wonder if people discussing inside ever accidentally poke each other in the eyes. I don't know. While I contemplate this, Shizune taps me on the shoulder impatiently. Sup?
So, we're planning on sleeping into town. Remember the tea shop we were at on Wednesday?
No. When was that? What tea shop? Tea shop?
You don't remember?
Oh, you mean the cafe?
Tea shop! It's called the Shanghai. China is the perfect place of tea, you know. Come on, Hichan. I'll even treat you today.
Why is her expression so annoyed?
Not me. I mean Hichan.
I don't know, man, girl. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't trust them.
It's nice. It's really relaxing. It's like half cafe, half restaurant, half sophisticated, half library.
That's too many halves. What? That's a lot of halves. That's too many of them, actually. Was as I said. But Misha doesn't seem to notice that.
So, come on. It's not often that we have this much free time. If you're busy for, you don't have to. It's not like your presence is absolutely required.
Then tell me that before I change clothes.
I could be sleeping. Ha 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 ha.
I've never seen more weakly disguised reverse psychology in my life. I feel kind of tired today and my teachers in my classes might want to know where I am.
Maybe.
On the other hand, I haven't really been into town at all since I've gotten here, so... Well, you have been on Wednesday. So this is a good reason to head there. Also, I could use something to eat. If it's Shizune Street, even better. I'm totally broke. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Lead the way.
Great!
We make it to the tea shop with a 15-minute walk. And it seems that we are the only customers around. I should update the graphics card drivers.
Yikes. Is it always this quiet?
Is it always this quiet in the morning? By that I mean, is it always this empty?
No, this is kind of weird. Hey, this is a bad thing for, right?
You're right. We take our seats at a large, square, wooden table, and it hits me that I don't know what this place serves. I just went with what Yuko recommended last time. Hey, is there a menu or something? You know?
Nope.
What? That was a strange amount of zest.
So, Hichan, have you decided what you're going to order?
I look around the store and can see anything resembling a menu, which makes it a bit problematic. I don't understand what's up with this place. What gives? Is this some kind of secret shop? Can you normally only enter here with a secret handshake? Some kind of wink and a nod, or who knows? Do you need someone to vote for you? A blood oath.
Damn it!
It was nothing like this last time. I don't know. Last time I think I just got coffee. What do they serve here?
Tea!
Well, that... Not just tea, right? Not tea, right? There's other stuff too, right? Right?
Clearly.
Clearly, like what? There are no menus here. What are the menus? They're playing another joke on me. There's no way out of this. All I can do is brace myself for the inevitable oncoming burn. Almost want to walk out of the store, but I'm already sitting down. It would be improper to leave now. The unspoken rules of polite social conduct block my exit like a wall of fire. I decide to play it safe. I'll order what they order, if it's acceptably manly enough. Dude, what are you talking about right now? It doesn't matter. Just order. Why don't you two order before me? Ladies first. Nice.
Well played, Hichan, but we already ordered. What? When?
How is that? How? Where? What? From who?
We're regulars. We come here often so that we don't have to do that anymore. Well, I guess you've had enough. We're staying on the menus, of course.
I look around the other tables. There are no menus on any of them. That means they must just keep them in a big stack near the door or something. What a thing to sit on. And what speed to grab them so quickly. Well, whatever. Can I have one then?
You can take one if you want, but you're not the kind of person who would do something that lascivious?
I feel like it was a different word, but okay.
Isn't that right?
I turned it. I'd just like some coffee and put my head down with a cool tabletop.
Coffee! It's a very high-class establishment and you're going to order coffee?
I can tell they're messing with me again. In that case, I'll have whatever you are having.
Shichan is drinking a specialty that is only grown in remote areas of India. The tea is still handmade by a bribe of tea makers who have passed the methods down their families for generations. They must wade through alligator-infested waters to obtain the leaves once a year. On each trip, some do not make it back alive.
I can't drink that. I would feel too guilty. No, I wouldn't. Then I'll have what you're having.
I don't know what I'm drinking.
How? Fine, then I want the tea that people died for. No, never mind. I'll have coffee. If this is a very high class establishment, they should have a very high class coffee, right? No one died for it, right? The perfect answer. There is no way they can stand against it. Shizune shrugs as if to say, well played. They still didn't answer my second question, though. Misha calls for Yuko, who brings over our drinks and a single incredibly tiny yellow cake with a little black plastic fork stuck in it for each of us. I eat my cake in one bite, amazed at how it's probably the least filling thing I've ever eaten. I eat the cake.
Hey Chan, do you have any plans for tomorrow?
Misha takes a gulp of her tea, something sounding suspiciously high-class even though it looks like ordinary tea. She drinks with incredible recklessness, considering how hot it is. The exact opposite of Shizune. Or Lily. Plans? That sounds ominous. Plans? Yes. Yes, I'm incredibly busy tomorrow. In fact, I have so much to do that I will not have any free time at all. That's right, none whatsoever, and everything I have to do is extremely important. Very, very important. Misha giggles, clearly not buying it, and then signs it out back to Shizune, who nods slowly and deliberately while looking very unamused. Suddenly she leans forward, staring analytic at my face like a human lie detector, waiting for the smallest tell to give me away. After at least a minute of this, she sits back down in her seat and takes a sip of tea.
Okay, Hit-chan, if you're that busy, we don't have anything to do tomorrow, so we thought maybe you want to hang out with us at the festival. You're new here anyway, right? Right? So we thought we'd show you around and have some fun together. But if you're that busy, we understand.
Yeah, I'm supposed to hang out with KG. I wonder how they would react if we mentioned KG.
Oh well.
The both of them shrug together in perfect sync as if they've rehearsed it. I mean, they are so much together that it's possible, I guess. It's something like you can sometimes see in sports, in team sports basically, that two people basically do the same motion at the same time.
Hit-chan, you're so paranoid.
You surprised about that?
And you'll never beat me anyway, so why bother getting so worked up about it? Whoa, Shi-chan!
What are you talking about? Is she talking about declaration? I didn't realize that was just a game to her. I thought I was the only one who saw it as a competition.
You know, do you, Hit-chan? Because I don't. You can't outwit me. Ah, well, Hit-chan, not me. What are you talking about, Shi-chan?
I can see Shizune smiling craftily directly to enter this battle of wills and wits with her. When he is pushed to the edges of despair, a man has no choice but to sink, or grasp at the fleeting wisps of hope, fight with all his power against the inevitables of his fate and struggle against the impossible. Sounds like life. For even if he fails, at least fail knowing that he dared greatly. Or something like that. Well, we'll see about that. Don't underestimate me.
Don't have to follow through to make good on that, Hit-chan.
Well, I could get lucky. Don't count out that possibility.
You won't.
Wait, what? Oh, that's creepy expression again.
Let's make a wager on it then.
I don't care about competition. Same. Okay, that's not true exactly. That's a blatant lie. Wait, what exactly do you mean?
That's okay if you don't know, either do I. So it's settled then. Alright.
What? Did you hear what I just said?
Now all that's left is the stakes. What the winner wins, or more interestingly, what the loser loses.
Hey? This is a very dangerous game I'm playing. Shizune herself is a very dangerous girl, if she can only think in terms of winning and losing. If she views every time that I talk with her as some kind of battle of wills, I don't think I could take it. I could actually believe that she does that. That kind of thing drives people insane. She's too Machiavellian. Before this, I'd assume she was just kind of stoic. But nevertheless, I'm interested in hindsight. In hindsight, I realize that I just challenged her to what is essentially a duel without any rules that won't end until one of us... What? I guess that's it. That's so vague. What are the conditions for winning or losing? The first person to feel stupid loses? I don't know. I'm not hurt. Not hurt. I've never had to think of anything like this before.
Never.
Never.
So have never gambled, Hichan.
Let's not talk about it. I'm surprised you two have.
Oh, come on, just for fun anyway, between friends. It's about causing humiliation, suffering, traps of despair, isn't that the point?
Shizune puts a finger to her temple thoughtfully.
How about this, Hichan? If you lose, you have to go to school 1 day without any pants on.
Easy. Done. Consider it done already. Are you insane? Why? Although in comparison to what I was afraid she would say, it's pretty mild. Can't we just bet money like normal people?
It's not like you could match my wager if we did. Now it's your turn, but nothing perverted, understand?
Yeah. And you just... Okay. Yeah, I think I need more time. This is going to have me constantly on edge for weeks.
Okay, come on, you should both hurry up. Your drinks are getting cold.
I mean, my is coldish already. I quickly down the rest of my coffee, as Shizune does the same, staring at me with a fierce look of competition in her eyes. I honestly don't know what the competition is about. Like, I read this and I don't know. Crazy. It seems like waste for her to be gulping down something that someone may have died for her to enjoy. Again, the creepy expression.
Hichan, are you sure you don't want to hang out tomorrow? A lot of people are looking forward to it, too. You don't want to miss out.
I mumble unintelligibly at her.
I don't really understand.
It's time to think. Shizune's drink is smaller, but I can consume mine faster. If Shizune finishes her drink first, she might skip out on paying, leaving me to pick up the tab, even though she said the drinks were on her. Because I have no money on me, I would be humiliated, and therefore this could be considered a loss.
What?
If I finish first, the loss of chivalry would make me look like a jerk, as I would need to run out of this tea house, leaving her to pay for everything. That could also be considered a loss. She would use that. In the event of a draw, she might attempt to run out the door, and I'll probably do the same. This might lead to a collision at the door, which would be humiliating, but not overly so, and Misha would be left to pick up the tab. This is really childish. I'm a little disappointed in Shizune and myself.
Well, Hichan, it would be nice if we could all celebrate how well we put everything together for the festival, but again, look at our handiwork.
Misha seems oblivious to the fact that an epic battle of wills is raging in front of her. I nod slowly and down the last of my coffee. Well, I'm finished enjoying my drink. I guess it's time for me to leave, and I'm going to leave now. Calmly.
You too, Hichan? Why are you acting so weird?
I quickly walk outdoor and Shizune follows. Misha's going to have to foot the bill. Unless it's already paid. Have you considered that option? Sorry, Misha. Catching up to me, Shizune quickly pushes her glass up and presses a note into my hand. If you lose, you have to come hang out with us tomorrow. Yo! Which episode is this? 7th. It took us 7 episodes to finally get a note from her instead of getting translated by Misha. So you think you can win today? That's kind of cocky. I forgot for a second that she can't hear me. I nod. Right now she seems much cuter than she already is, smiling softly with a hint of confidence coming through. But win at what? I don't know. Did I lose some text or something on the go? She doesn't look energetic and carefree, although it could just be the caffeine. She winks and extends her hand for a handshake. I wonder if there's a buzzer in there and she plans to shock me, but that doesn't seem like something she would do, so I accept. Yes, Chris, she pushes another out my hand. I mentally think that it's a buzzer and wonder if the shock could kill me. Shizune smirks and then runs off. You probably don't know how to get back to school from here. There will be work waiting for you where you do. See you soon. I would know the route. I mean, maybe if we were there for the first time, I would not know. But if I go somewhere for the second time, I remember the route most likely. I curse a note in my fist dramatically, but no one is there to see it, and that makes me sad. I wonder if it's too late to go back to the shop and ask Misha for directions. But again, I gave her a hard time for not knowing the way here, so I can't allow her to score off me for not knowing the way back. And if I ask her, Shizune could see it as a victory. No, it's not necessary. The school is on top of a damn hill. How hard could it be to find? I mean, if your sense of direction is like Rorono Azoro level, then you are in for a journey. I guess we might end up in another visual novel. I may be slightly directionally challenged, but I'm sure that even I can do this. Directionally challenged. Oh boy. About an hour and a half later, I walked the long paved path leading from the gates to the main building.
Just the person waiting for, so you made it here eventually. Hit-chan, good. Now it's time for work and work and work.
Misha and Shizune had laid an ambush for me in the main lobby on the ground floor, and I walked straight into it. I should have just circled around the school like I had originally planned, but I thought that I was overreacting and being silly. Misha is waving a thick stack of printouts in my general direction, taunting me.
We sort of need your help.
Sort of.
We need your help. You will help us.
Misha speaks with her usual playful, carefree manner, but even so I can hear Shizune's unnervingly hard severity behind it. Yeah, that sounds like an order.
Really? Is it? It is. Sorry, Hichan, I guess it is.
She doesn't sound very sorry at all. Yeah.
I thought we had almost everything done by now, but it turns out we have all these signs to attach to backing boards. More hands make light work. And everybody wins! This is your duty, after all, as a member of the student council, which you are a part of. As a member of the student council. It's a simple task, so getting it out of the way now would be good. It's not that much work. A small thing, really. And we'd really appreciate your help. Really, really appreciate it. Besides, it's time to pay back for us treating you so nicely.
So the tea shop was a trap after all. You two timing scoundrels.
Don't say that, it was completely unrelated. We wanted to separate you joining the council.
But why did she bring that up then? But something, but I didn't, yeah.
No buts, you're coming with us.
Actually, I would like to give you my resignation letter. There is also that option, right? I don't even get to finish my sentence as they grab me by the arms and try to pull me towards their office. Misha laughs giddily as she and Shizune exchange the sly looks behind my back. Which I noticed because I have eyes behind my back.
I don't think you have a choice in this, Hit-chan. There are two of us, so don't even try to get away now. Don't take us lightly. Hit-chan, you're ready to help us. Anyway, as a member of the student council.
I think he already gave up. So, yeah. How could I forget? But seriously, aren't there other people who can help you?
Like who, Hit-chan? You were fine with helping us yesterday.
Yesterday. It's not today. And anyone who isn't me. Why don't you have anyone else in the council? What? I already explained my version of that possibility.
That's what we'd like to know.
Misha's laughter explodes through the hall. She doesn't notice the grimace on my face at all. That's right, it's just the two of them, isn't it? Technically 3 of us already. Right, okay, I'll help you. I have no choice. Misha runs her tongue over her teeth, looking quite pleased.
That's my Hit-chan. I knew we could trust you. So predictable.
What do you mean? When we get to the student council room, my jaw drops. The number of signs, backing boards, and signposts is insane. They're stacked all over the place like building materials at a construction site. Something I let Shizune and Misha know right off the bat. There are so many signposts here, you could probably build a second wall around the school with them.
Really? Well, there are a lot of them, so maybe... Eh? No? How do you know that, Hit-chan? Really?
Don't tell me she's actually considered it. Shizune hesitates, then pulls her glass up a bit as Misha lets out a very uneasy sounding laugh. So she has considered it.
That's irrelevant, Hit-chan. Can you get on with making the signs, please?
Alright. I feel sort of lied to, for I thought you said it wouldn't be that much work.
Yeah, well, Hit-chan, meant it wouldn't be that much work for us. Someone has to supervise you while you do this, you know, to make sure we're doing it right, and those people will be us.
What? So, what are you two going to do?
What you?
The creepy expression again.
No, that was just a joke, Hit-chan. You will help out too.
Well, you better.
Of course, the student council is really supposed to have a lot more people. It's just a bad year. Fewer people than usual, even though we already didn't have many the year before.
How many were there before?
And then there's just a lot more work than before too. Besides, Hit-chan likes working with you, and so do I. We've accomplished a lot more than we normally could, you know.
I can accept that. Lately I've been looking a little fatigued every time I see them. Student council work is apparently a 24-hour-a-day thing, and from what I've seen and heard, there are just the two of them. Well, I guess I make it 3. Is it really 24/7? They must work almost non-stop. I wonder how much time they spend working in this room when I don't see them. And I've even glimpsed Misha taking naps sometimes without Shizune at her side. Oh! By herself, Shizune has to be working 60-hour weeks doing her student council duties, on top of regular classes. Two hours pass and I reach for a tuck only to find the box is empty. Shizune grabs it before I can even say anything. She smiles, tossing expertly into the trash can along with another empty box of tucks.
So, you're out too, Hit-chan, huh? Don't worry, Hit-chan says she'll get some more. We went through a box too, but me and Hit-chan decided to wait until you needed a new box as well before getting a new one.
Something about that strikes me as odd. Wait, we both ran out the tucks just now? Oh, what a weird coincidence, huh?
Well, actually, Hichan, we ran out 20 minutes ago and there was only one spare box of ducks. The ones we gave to you. And you were flying through those pretty quickly, so we thought that we should wait until we both had no more ducks before getting more. Then Hichan could go get fresh boxes of ducks for all of us at the same time. You know, for efficiency.
Shizune preparing to step out the door. Wait a sec. So what did you two do for the past 20 minutes?
Nothing, of course. What could we do? We had no ducks, Hichan.
Nice. Shizune and Misha exchange knowing glances before they give me a perfectly synchronized and incredibly exaggerated simultaneous shrug. I see. So you decided to take a break. Clever.
Oh, we know it was clever.
Whose idea was it?
The both of us, of course, of course. Well, Hichan was all Hichan's idea, yeah.
I turn immediately to Shizune, who gives me a curt wave and a surprisingly cheery smile before quickly vanishing out the door. Is this first time we are one-on-one with Misha? I think it is. Well then, why did you just say you wanted to take a break? I used to think that Shizune and Misha were polar opposites. Misha always seemed so energetic and playful like any other girl. Shizune, on the other hand, always seemed distant, aggressively manipulative and vaguely scary, but distant. I mean, she seems like that, yes. There were times when I thought that she had no sense of humor. Well, yeah.
Does she have?
As cute as she was. I almost never seen her smile. Yeah, I've seen that creepy expression before. Not to mention all the other things. The analytical stare, the permanently stoic expression, and even her penmanship, so mechanically precise that everything she writes looks typed. But Shizune and Misha really aren't as different as I thought. Ow! I'm not surprised.
Huh? Why?
I mean, Shizune, I didn't know that she liked to joke around like that. What I mean to say is, I didn't know that she could act so girlish. It was actually pretty cute. What? When did that happen, supposedly?
You'll be surprised, Hichan.
Well, I didn't know you and her were so close either the first time I saw you. I've always been curious at how those two met. Do you two go far back or something? Childhood friends? Next door neighbor? I don't like childhood friends, by the way. Next door neighbors?
Sorry, Hichan. It's not anything like that. Even it would be cuter that way. When I came to school, they just placed me next to Hichan and she looked like a very serious person. And I thought, I'm going to be spending the rest of the year next to this person, maybe. So it'd be nice if we could be friends, but I wonder if she would like me. And I learned that she was deaf. You know, Hichan, the first time I just thought she was ignoring me. But luckily I knew a little sign language and we became friends.
I want to know where Misha learned how to sign. But I guess that's something for another time. Don't some schools have that, or possibility? At least in US. I'm pretty sure I've read about a story that a worker in some restaurant had a customer that basically was only signing, and I think it was a she, and she was able to, you know, talk with that person thanks to the fact that she had sign language lessons in high school or before high school. I don't remember.
No, I guess we're always together. It's nice. I've always wanted someone to listen to. And I think she's not like having someone to talk to, so everybody wins.
That's nice.
That's it. You look disappointed. Hichan, what were you expecting? You know, Hichan, I don't think that me and Hichan thanked you properly.
For what?
Joining the student council. You've been real help to us, Hichan. I think I will get a lot more sleep now.
Well, I'm glad I could help if it helps a young woman sleep at night.
That's an interesting thing to say, Hichan. Hichan really appreciates you helping us out too.
At that moment, Shizune stepped back in the room, looking slightly annoyed and sipping off handily from a juice box. She throws 2 boxes of tacks on the floor with a wry smile.
Ah, Hichan.
Misha opens her mouth to speak, but then quickly closes it as Shizune suddenly crumbles her juice box with a crunch like the sound of breaking bones. I can tell that each harsh, quaking hand gesture is most likely an epithet. What's she saying?
It was just very hard to get this. I guess that is an understatement, Hichan.
And then calms down a bit, striking her glass and lightly brushing her bangs back with one finger.
And that's why she's annoyed? It really was the big deal in retrospect. That's forward thinking of you. Alright then, I guess the two of us should get back to work, Hichan.
Sure, why not? And it's middle of the night. By the time we're done with the signs, it's already getting dark out. I hadn't expected something like this to take so long, but then again, if it were that easy, I doubt Shizune and Misha would have asked for my help. Shizune falls in a nearby chair, cracking her knuckles systematically and letting out a muted yawn. Yeah, I do that all the time too, unfortunately.
That's all for today, I guess. That's a good thing. Hichan, I'm very tired too.
That took longer than expected.
You agree? We didn't expect to take so long either. Not as planned. Oh, I'm so hungry. I just realized I haven't eaten all day.
Now that I think about it, I have eaten nothing since I woke up this morning, but you haven't eaten back there as well. You just drank coffee in their cafe. Dang. But right now I'm almost too tired to think about food. I think they already stopped serving dinner.
This can't be happening. Hichan, can you think of any way we could obtain food?
Obtain food? I don't like her tone of voice.
Why not order it out, huh? Oh, that's right. I guess I could do that.
Order from where?
From town, of course.
Could I order right now? I think I couldn't at 3:30 AM. I highly doubt my city is available of doing something like this right now. Yeah. 12, 2 PM, 11, 12, 10, 9:30, that's the earliest, but I wouldn't get anything from there. So, if anything, gotta go on your own to the kitchen. I didn't know they deliver to the school. What are you going to get?
Maybe some Chinese food.
As long as you were going to, can I get in on it too? I'm also pretty hungry.
Hichan, you should have just said so in the first place. What's that? It's your treat? That's great, that's great. Oh, that's true. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here so late, Hichan.
Misha quickly grabs a menu from a drawer behind her and begins to enter a number slowly and carefully as if she's used to messing it up.
What do you want, Hichan?
I guess I'll just have some dumplings. I raise my hand in a gesture of thanks to Shizune, who responds with a very faint, split-second smile. Now that I think about it, the Chinese place that's on the other side of my apartment complex, I think it's closed. I mean, I guess the situation hit them, unfortunately. Then again, I've never eaten from there because I didn't hear good things. Okay.
Hichan is paying for everything tonight. It's all on her, so you can afford to splurge a little.
Some shrimp fried rice. Shrimp fried rice too, then. Yes.
Alright. And you, Hichan? A Chinese omelette? Okay then.
Hey, Misha, does it really mean omelette? Can I see that again?
Sure, like this.
I don't know, like what? Wait, did you do... No, that wasn't it.
And this for what you ordered, dumplings.
Really?
Shrimp fried rice. I'm going to get soup and a stir fry. You say that like this. And here is how much it all costs. 3,685 yen. Whoa.
Well, I don't know in how many situations I will need to remember such an exact number.
Oh, okay. I'm going to order now. Unless anyone wants something else. No objections. Alright then.
Shizune impatiently twirls a pair of chopsticks between her fingers as we wait for the food to arrive. Hey, where'd you get those?
This isn't the first time we've ordered out, Hichan, and they always give us a ton of chopsticks for some reason, and when we tell them we're only 2 people.
And you two have accumulated a lot of them from a lot of long nights eating takeout in the office.
Oh, that's exactly it. Whoa. I'm overstating it. That's right, Hichan. Hey, Hichan, do you know that once we've collected 100 pairs of chopsticks from ordering out, we'll be able to take over the universe?
I used to think that too when I was little. Wait, what? What's this about?
Hichan, are you good at breaking them down the middle? I can never do it right, so I found a little pile of chopsticks Hichan had saved up and practiced on at least 20 of them. She was really mad about that.
I let out a laugh as Shizune turns bright red with indignation. I didn't know she had such a childish side. When the thread arrives, I dig in heartily, drinking one of the tiny cans of soda Shizune bought for us from one of the vending machines in the hall. Thanking a bow for the food, I head back to the dorms, returning for the night. Will he jump out on us? The dorms are eerily quiet except for the sounds of portable TVs and radios murmuring unintelligibly behind the walls. Thin walls. He didn't. It's quiet here at night, and very peaceful. I can hear the crickets chirping outside my window and see actual stars when I look up. Tired, I try to fall asleep as quick as I can, only feeling slightly robbed of my Saturday. And I guess it's time to end the episode, in which we haven't seen Keiji, and we finally haven't seen the disgusting painting in the hallway. So, hopefully it will, at least the painting, will repeat again within the next episodes, and of course we are going to continue tomorrow. For now, hope you enjoyed, have a wonderful day, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.